I've always felt self-conscious about my teeth, mainly the bottom ones, which were crooked, and from a young age I was on the waiting list to get them done through the NHS to get the metal ones on, although I didn't want them, and then the older I got, the less I wanted them. I didn't want to have the metal ones on, so I sort of gave up on that and thought that I'm always going to have them like this. And then I heard about the Invisalign at the dentist, so that's when I decided if you're not going to be able to see them, that it was worth getting them done now.
Absolutely. And did you do a lot of research regarding the treatment, or did you speak in length to Mrs. Peverley?
I had a look briefly online before I came in, and then I spoke to Mrs. Peverley when I came for my consultation about the treatment.
Okay. And once you got the up and running with the treatment, Anna, how did you actually find the treatment, and how did you find wearing the braces?
A lot easier than I thought. They are, when you say invisible, nobody seemed to notice them at all. It wasn't until I said, oh, I've got these retainers, and the people actually noticed that they were there. And I mean, you can keep them in most of the time apart from when you're eating and things, so they're pretty easy to wear, and the treatment's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
And how soon was it before you actually saw a difference in the movement of your teeth?
Well, I mean, I changed the first retainers after 2 weeks, and then the next ones again. It was within the first sort of few months that I noticed that they were starting to move.
And you've just come into the end of your treatment. You've actually had the last retainer that you have to wear. Now you do have to follow on and wear another retainer for life, for a few hours a day. So how are you actually feeling about your new smile? How do you think your teeth
Really
look?
pleased. I think it's amazing how many people notice the difference and compliment my teeth in comparison to before. And wearing the retainers as well, I don't mind wearing them on a night because they're not uncomfortable to wear either.
That's great. And you also, you've decided, because the Invisalign treatment's complete, that you're actually whitening your teeth as well. So this is kind of like the cherry on the cake. Your teeth look absolutely superb. Is there anything that you want to add? Would you recommend the treatment to family and friends?
Definitely, I've already recommended it to my friends, and a couple of them want it now. And I think you don't realise how much of a difference it does make. Like, I've always been self-conscious about my teeth, and now I feel much better.
It really builds your confidence, doesn't it, when
Definitely.
you're speaking to people? And I think
Definitely.
especially at a young age like you are, confidence is a big thing.
Definitely,
And
yeah.
especially, you know, it does change your appearance, and I suppose it makes you smile longer
It
as
does.
well. Absolutely. Well, Anna, thank you so much for agreeing to do the testimonial. Your teeth really do look fantastic. Okay, thank